Hi there, Kimberly here from Annabelle Psychology. Welcome to the third in a series of videos where I'll be talking about emotional regulation in children as we navigate uncertain times during COVID-19. To build on my earlier videos, today I'll be talking about specific strategies to include in your child's calm down plan. And as much as these strategies might be helpful for your kids, parents, you might find them helpful for you too. So, what is a calm down plan? A calm down plan refers to a list of soothing strategies that your child can use to regulate intense negative emotions such as anger, fear, sadness, and anxiety with your guidance. So it's important to stress here that little kids, especially preschoolers, find it difficult to independently manage their emotions, especially negative ones. So parents, when we think about instilling our child with emotional regulation strategies, we envision an active partnership between both you and your child. So as much as this sounds seemingly basic, it can be quite challenging. So a calm down plan will first help to reverse the effects of your child's stress response that often has an impact on his or her nervous system. It will also help to find a healthy outlet for these big emotions. So I need to highlight here that each child's sensory system and nervous system is unique. So expect a lot of trial and error. Also expect to find that what works will change and evolve with time. And this is perfectly okay. So some of the questions that you first might want to ask yourself are things like, is there a particular place that your child finds calming? Like, where do they go when they're feeling upset or frustrated? Do they calm down with physical touch or do they shy away from it? Do they feel better being around others or being alone? So these questions will help to shed some light on what can be included or what will be excluded from your child's calm down plan. But one technique that has been found to be effective in most cases is diaphragmic breathing. So you might have heard of diaphragmic breathing before, but it's often dismissed as being too simplistic, even though it's backed by heaps of research. It's also super handy and super helpful for parents because you don't need any special equipment. So that means that it can be done anywhere, anytime. It's effective for both children and adults, so parents, feel free to add it to your own calm down plan. So let's get started. So I'd like to invite you to take a deep breath with me. So putting one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly, breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose. So what you might find is that the hand on your chest is moving more than the hand on your belly. And this is very common. So for a lot of us adults, we are notorious chest breathers. So when we become stressed or when we become anxious, our breathing becomes shallow and it changes, and we're not actually activating our diaphragm when we're breathing in, and that means that we're actually not getting as much oxygen as we should be. So to calm the stress response, what we want to be doing is reversing this here. So we want to make sure that the hand on our belly is moving more than the hand on our chest so that we know that our diaphragm is being activated. So for little kids, how we can teach them to do this is to imagine that their bellies are like big balloons. So placing their hands on their bellies and inviting them to breathe in through their nose and out through the nose, but envisioning as they breathe in that their bellies are going to inflate like a big balloon, and as they breathe out, it's going to deflate that balloon. And repeating this 4 to 5 times has a fantastic calming effect. Another way to contextualize this to make it fun and relevant for kids is to ask them to imagine that when they're breathing in, to be breathing in the smell of their favorite food, and that when they're exhaling, to be using their exhale breath to blow out all the candles on their birthday cake. So in addition to breathing, some other strategies that are super fun for kids and that can be added to their calm down plan include mindfulness for children, yoga, getting in touch with nature, sensory play, making a fortress, asking an adult for a hug, movement and physical activity, listening to music, and of course talking about their feelings. So if you'd like to find out more information about tailoring an individualized calm down plan for your child, I'd invite you to visit our website, that's www.annabellpsychology.com, to find out more about our telehealth services and our support groups during COVID-19, to kind of discuss how we can help you and your child during the circuit breaker period. So in my next video, I'll be talking a little bit more about co-regulation and how we can help our kids and some of the pitfalls. Until then, take care and stay safe.